you so much for clicking on this video. Hope you're having an awesome day. Thanks for taking some time every day to hang out with me. Today's video, we have a BOXYCHARM versus BOXYCHARM base box for October 2020. I will leave my BOXYCHARM playlist to watch previous unboxings. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and give this video a like. Let's get unboxing. BOXYCHARM is $25 a month. You get 5 full-size items and each box retails for over $125. I have 2 BOXYCHARM profiles. One is my accurate age and it is definitely more makeup heavy, while my second profile is double my age and it's more skincare heavy. I won't know which box is which until I see the choice item. Let's start off with this box first. And this is what the inside of the box looks like. This box is Variation 46. And this is profile 2, which is double my age and more skincare heavy. The first item is my choice item. This is by the brand Farsali and this is the item Quench and it retails for $24. This item is a moisture replenishing serum to hydrate and replenish, and you get 1 fluid ounce. Farsali is a brand that's actually starting to grow on me. At first I didn't think that their products were really doing anything for me. One of the items being the liquid glass, which we got in a BOXYCHARM premium base something months ago, and I realized that I really needed to combine that product, for instance, with an actual primer. I can't just use it alone. So that's just an example of that I really needed to combine with the correct product to truly enjoy, because I almost decluttered that really quick because I hated it at first. And then once I started mixing it with some of my primers, I'm like, wow, I actually really do see a difference, especially with the colder weather. So I figured if this doesn't work out for me, maybe combining it with some other products to see if that's how I can get the most out of it before just going on ahead, writing it off and decluttering it. For Farsali, I thought this was actually pretty more affordable because this is about half the cost than liquid glass, which both of these items are 1 fluid ounce. Oh, it almost looks like an oil. 1 drop. Oh, that's a thick drop. It is viscous for a serum. It feels like an oil, but my hand seems to be soaking it in. I think that's like the most viscous serum I've ever dispensed before. A lot of serums seem to be very runny. Right off the bat, I do feel a difference of my hand being a lot smoother. Definitely has more hydration to it than this hand, which still feels pretty rough with nothing on it. I think it's gonna work best in the evenings for me and put a nice thick cream hydrating moisturizer over it. That way my face is really nice and smooth and hydrated overnight. That way I don't wake up pretty dehydrated and needing to put 1,000 creams on my face just to rush that moisture and hydration back. The second item is by Spongel. This is the Cherry Tonka Musk Body Wash Infused Buffer and this retails for $20. We have definitely seen our fair share of Spongels in here, and to date I still have not used one. I know I have like 5 of these accumulated, so I may put this one in a future giveaway. We got Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up. I really like to do big giveaways for those, so this could definitely be one of the prizes. Next by Sol de Janeiro, this is the Brazilian Kiss Tinted Lip Butter and it retails for $20. I had no idea Sol de Janeiro had a product like this. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Got some bubbles on it from, I guess, being in the heat. Thought we were in fall, but whatever. Missed that memo. Oh wow, that is very, very sheer. Yeah, when it said tinted, it was not kidding. Yeah, you can barely see it. It's a soft tinted lip treatment that pampers lips with a delicious blend, cushy, soft, and super conditioning for lip-loving benefits that transform dry, rough lips into your most kissable with scrumptious aroma. I will definitely be a true test to see how well it does help my lips. I got the driest lips. I don't know what I did to deserve that, but nothing ever seems to help it. No amount of chapstick, Vaseline, anything really helps. So I'm always in need of products to help my lips for sure. So I'm very excited for this product. Next from Rodial, we have the Soft Focus Glow Drops and this retails for $60. I'm stoked to see Rodial in BOXYCHARM and I believe I have this product and I'm obsessed and I'm actually in need of a backup. Yes, I am starting to get used to like the more luminosity, glowy look. This product really does it for me because I like to mix this with my hydrating primer. Like I can't just use this alone because I really need a hydrating primer, otherwise my face is gonna look crusty, gross throughout the day. So I like to either go in with this first and then put a primer, or put a little bit of primer on my hand and then put a drop in, mix it around. Each one works out fine. It just adds like that little bit of glow, and it's not too much glow. What I'm starting to realize is like either I go overboard glowing or not glowy enough. This product helps me get to that glowy enough. A lot of those really glowy products, I look super greasy messy and it doesn't look good. Redo the whole base, and then I will use some glowy products, and then it goes away by mattifying, but this seems to do the trick. This is like that missing ingredient. I had no idea that this was in BOXYCHARM, and I'm like, so giddy right now. I think the first bottle that I got in this was from FabFitFun, and I had no idea what it actually was or who Rodile was until my friend Catherine. She really likes Rodile. She's recently gotten into skincare, and it's like a super bougie brand. I mean, $60 for this. So I thought it was cool that she introduced me to a brand, and then when I started seeing the prices of this brand, I'm like, oh girl, I thought I was bougie. You're taking it to a whole nother level. But this is what it looks like. I had already started rubbing it in. It is a lot thicker. One drop definitely goes a long way, and you can kind of see like that glowy. It's not like overwhelming glowy, but there's still a little bit of glow there. Absolutely love this. And at first I was terrified because I'm like, it's like Pepto, but then like once it rubs in, it's so nice. And there's like none of that really pink residue at all. And then the last product is from Pretty Vulgar. This is the Nesting Bitch Face Palette, and it retails for $32. And this is what the inside looks like. This is so pretty. I really like how we have 2 highlighters, 2 blushes, and 2 bronzers. I had no idea Pretty Vulgar had a product put out like this before. It's a brand that I have never gone out of my way to purchase. All the Pretty Vulgar items that I own in my collection are from subscription boxes. Let's do some swatches. Glimmers of BS, Hush Blush, Ego. Oh, these are stunning. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with Ego. That is gonna look so pretty on the cheekbones. Son of a Bee, Mirror Mirror, Sun-Kissed Snitch. And this is the face palette swatched. I'm definitely stoked to play with this palette. I am obsessed with the shade Ego right here, followed by Mirror Mirror. And it definitely looks like it has a little bit of a sheen to it. I am starting to love glowy blushes, so that is going to be so much fun to use. And then I might have to mix the 2 shades of bronzers. I feel like Son of a Bee is going to be too light, and then Sun-Kissed Snitch might be too dark. Maybe my winter bronzer, maybe my summer bronzer. Overall, I think this variation killed it. I am stoked for this Pretty Vulgar face palette. I got a backup of one of my favorite products. I'm really excited to incorporate this product in my skincare routine. I'm going to take this as a sign to finally try one of my spun gels in my collection. And then the Sol de Janeiro, I am excited for it, but I'm on the fence if I truly am gonna like it, so I hope it does blow me away and helps my lips. Let's see what the second box, which is true to my profile, has in store for us. And this is what the inside of my second box looks like, and this is variation 30. My choice item for this box is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer, and it retails for $24. The shade that I chose out was medium tan. Hopefully this works out for me. Oh yeah, medium tan looks actually pretty light. And I have the foundation, but the foundation shade is a lot darker than this. I must have bought it during the summer. And this is what the concealer looks like. Looks pretty thick. But it does feel a little bit of hydration to it, which is good. I need that. Blends out really effortlessly. I'm excited to give this a shot on my under eyes. In worst case scenario, I'll just use it as eyelid primer for my looks. The second item is by Beauty Bakery. This is the Breakfast in Bed eyeshadow palette, and it retails for $38. I have another Beauty Bakery eyeshadow palette in my collection, and I love it. So I cannot wait to give this a shot, and it's a lot cooler than the one that I have, which is a little bit more warm. And this is what the inside looks like. I really love Beauty Bakery. They have so many good products. I'll link my full face of Beauty Bakery products. I'm just obsessed with everything. Yawning Forehead Kisses Pajamas. French Doors Boo in a View Messy Hair. Boo in a View, I'm gonna go over a second time because it does look quite patchy. Definitely going to be a shade that needs to be built up. A second swipe definitely saved it. But of course these are just swatches, and they are being swatched with my finger on my bare arm with no primer, as opposed to being applied and blended on my lid with primer and a brush. Fresh Face Cuddle Cakes Lazy Baby. And this is what the palette looks like swatched. Overall, I am excited for this palette, and I think it's because it is Beauty Bakery and I want to try a lot more of their products. And this color story is a lot more cooler than what I usually gravitate towards, and that also excites me since I don't have that many cool tone palettes in my collection. And I really hope that it blends out really nice like the other palette that I own from them in my collection. These shimmers are absolutely stunning. I think Pajamas right here is my favorite shade. It's like a red and purple shimmer. It took me by surprise when I was swatching the second row. I was like, wow, that shade is absolutely beautiful. So I can't wait to create a look on my eyes. The next item is from Luxie. This is the Wunderlust Set and it retails for $40. I really love this little adorable case that it comes in, and this is what the brush set looks like. We have the 209 large shader, 205 taper blending, 237 blending, 207 medium angle shading, and the 201 brow and lash. I absolutely adore Luxie brushes. They are some of my favorite eye brushes in my collection. I could always use more brushes, especially large shaders, crease, and blending brushes for sure. These are the three that I'm constantly going through cleaning or color switching, which makes my life a little bit easier when I'm rotating my brushes when I do create multiple looks. This will come in handy because I've been wanting to try like that soap technique for your brows, and this is just by itself, not attached to a brush, so I think I'm going to be more willing to give that technique a whirl. The fourth product is by Ace Beauté. This is the Draw It Lip Liner Duo and it retails for $16. I actually added one on during add-on, so I'm going to put one in a giveaway. The first shade is So Gorgeous. Second shade is Be Peachy. This is So Gorgeous and So Peachy next to it. I really like these. They're retractable and they're super creamy. They have some nice pigment to them. I like how we got a red and more of a nude shade. I definitely see myself getting a lot of use out of them, especially out of the red for sure, because I wear a lot of red lipsticks. Nude is still something I am getting used to. If it was straight up peach, it would have been decluttered right away. I just don't reach for those peachy shades. I don't think they'd look good on me, and they tend to pull a little bit more orange. So I'm excited to pair these with some lipsticks or some glosses, and excited to share one with you guys too. And out of both variations, I only had one repeat product, and it's the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Kiss Lip Butter, and it retails for $20. But I did get a different shade. The first shade that I got was Sol Matte, and this one is Keep It Rio. Let's see how this one swatches. This one I might like even more because there's nothing to it. I swatched it next to So Peachy. There's not really much of a color to it. Overall for this box, I think it was another really awesome variation. I liked how there was only one repeat item between the two boxes. I think this has been like the first time in a while where both boxes actually catered towards my profile. Like this one is definitely more makeup heavy. I received all makeup items, even if you wanted to count this lip butter. I'm stoked to try out this concealer in my makeup routine, and I'm definitely one that skips concealer just because I really hate blending it out, and I'm afraid it is going to crease just because of how dry it is underneath there, even if I do set it. Definitely excited to play around with this palette on my eyes. I'm really shook from these lip liners. I hope that they work out really nice with glosses and lipsticks, and you can't go wrong with brushes. I would love to know if you guys get BOXYCHARM. Do you guys get the base or premium boxes? What did you guys get in your base boxes? Did you get the same items as me? Did you choose the same items as me? Or did you get a completely different variation? Let me know if the products that you've received match up to your profile. And if you don't get base, do you get premium? Let me know what you get in your premium boxes. And are you guys looking forward to November's box? We already had our choice items, so I'm really excited to see what November has in store for us. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And if you don't, I appreciate your view anyways, and I'll see you in the next video.